Right. So then, Grandad, what we need to do is first of all we need to make the pastry. So for that, it's a 2-to-1 of flour to fat ratio. I personally don't like the really strong buttery taste, so I'm going to drop it down a little bit. So I'm going to do 400 plain flour, and then let's have a look at this stuff. So you want 400 of this plain flour stuff. Can we see? Yeah, we can. Yeah, 400 plain flour, and then I'm going to do. I will do about probably 180. This is grams, by the way. 180 grams of the fat, but by all means do a 2-to-1. So if you're doing 400 of this stuff, do 200 grams of fat. So let's do a bit of that. So let's use up this one first. $2.50, bang on. Any weevils? No? No weevils, good. Let's get this chap. Let's rinse up to 400 then. Sneak tell you about that, So that's the 400 of that. Let's clear this up a bit. And now we need the fat. So 1 second. Right then, so I've got this good old stalk stuff. So I need yeah, about 180 this, but really it would be 200, but I'm going to do 180. That okay then, so let's put the scales away. So yeah, so the next bit is the good old messy bit, so I need to get in there. That's fine. Right, so yes, so let's just kind of cover that in flour, makes it a lot easier. And just do a gentle squeeze every now and again. Just kind of get that up. I don't really want it to stick on me. Lumps, so I'll just do this very gradually until we're breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing in now, like this, like so. Not bad, no? Not bad. Right, so I'm going to go and wash the old hands, and I'll be back. So the next bit. Nice clean hands. Get the old caster, and just to sweeten it up, I think, what do you reckon? 4 or 5 of these? Let's do about 4 or 5. See how we go. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Go on then. Just 1 more. 5. Bink. So just gonna just give that a good old stir in. So look, have that for a lovely looking bit of pastry stuff pre-clumped up, all nicely done. Do now is bind it all together. So I'm going to get some water. Okay then, so I've just got a little cup of bit of water. Use a spoon, just going to be a lot easier for the starting bits. So let's just pour a bit of water in there. Oh, probably too much there, we'll see. Right, let's start. I'm going to bind this now. Just a touch more. Scrape you off. Now we need to get in here and squish it for the final bit. So, that's what it looks like now. Nice big ball of stuff. What I'm going to do, so first we'll get my hands wet. This little chap is now going to go into the fridge for about half an hour, because then what that does is it lets all of the protein, is it protein? No, it's not protein, is it? Gluten, there we are. Gluten, lets all the gluten kind of stabilise, bind, and so that it makes, and it's sort of kind of like all, and makes them a lot more malleable to roll out, because at the moment it can be very stringy, so it helps relax it all and bind. So yes, we're going to stick this in the old fridge. So then, Grandad, next thing, one pot. Now what I'm going to do, while the pastry's in the fridge, get some apples. They're not cooking apples, but they'll do. Quite nice array, and we'll chop up ready to cook up for the filling. So let's see now. Let's just cut in half down there. Let's just do that like that, and then. Too much of that skin, or do we skin it now? What was I skinning before? I can't remember what I was doing before. No, I can't bother with that. So let's do the same thing again. What we'll do is we'll chop them into little bits. Like so. So I'm going to do this for all 8 of these apples, and then we'll return. Right. So here we have all of our. Get in there. All of our. Oh, that's a lot of apple actually. That'll help. Look at that lovely apple. Yum. So, in here, I'm going to leave this aside for now. Because next stage is what's the oven like? The oven's hit its temperature, so what we need to do now is we need to create the base and blind bake it. So, I shall return with the stuff from the fridge. Okay, we need to, first of all, squirt that, make it all nice. Let's try it. Marvellous. Okay then, we need to, first of all, this here is the dish bowl pan thing I'm going to use. Bottom comes out. So this chap, yeah, that's what I'm going to use. And what I've done is using this thing here, I've taken some of this good old grease-proof baking powder, paper, and made one of them. Lovely. So that's not going there, that's going to another bit. So we'll keep this to the side for now, and that's the side. So then, first of all, we need to get a bit more of this. And then let's just dust our surface. Here's our ball. We're going on about a third of this, or 2/3 of this. So let's get a bit more, because this is going to need it. And go ahead. Yeah, I do. So we're going to use one of these to cut it. About 2/3, about there. Down you go. Good. So here is a bit of pastry. So let's just kind of give it a bit of a head start. So let's soak it all in that. Also soak it all in that. Not too much spread back now. It's not bad. Might be a bit of an issue, but we'll see. Right, so let me pick it up. It is. Right, let's do some sizing. Yeah, that'll do. So then let's bring him over here. So, chap here. Can you see? You can. Whoop. Okay then, so we need to very, very, very carefully kind of pop that in there, give it a bit of slack in the middle. And now we need to just very gently. No, too thin, but also not too thick, otherwise it'll take ages to dry and bake. So, a little bit more. There we are. So, then, with that in mind, let's take this doohickey. I'll just go around. Right, here it is, a nice gorgeous little bit. What we'll do with this now is, where's that? Now we place this in here, like so. What this is going to do is hopefully help the pastry from, oh, actually first of all, that might be a good idea. It's going to help the pastry from becoming little pit holes and stuff. So if we just make a few holes like this, put any gas to escape, that'll be fine. Just lightly. Now what we're going to use, to remember I said about the old balls, these are called baking beans, ceramic stuff. Can you see that correctly? There you go, something like that. So you can get this like a little tiny pot. Really, I could do some more. So they're just like little ceramic balls. But the idea being, spread these out. These hopefully will be enough to weight it down and prevent it from rising too much. Now what I find is these bits around the edge will go in, but normally if I didn't put these in, they'd go in and really go down, whereas the middle will come up, so we get this kind of sort of cross-section shape. So in here, you've got pastry all over you. Look at that. Yeah, so we'll leave it like that. Now we'll just pop this in the oven. I've preheated the oven to 200 degrees. And yeah, so we'll just pop this in now for probably about 15-20 minutes, and hopefully bake it up. It'll be like a kind of a biscuity type thing. That's better. Beefy beast. Right. So, what we're going to do, we're going to get a little bit of water. Helps kick-start it, so a little bit of water like this. Ooh, that is cinnamon. Nice, there we go. Right, back up. So, in here, what we need to do is we need a bit of the old sugary shugs. And we need a good helping. Now, there's quite a few in there, so just wasn't much left in there. Me. Right, and then a good helping of cinnamon. Oh yes. Like that. Yep. So let's stir this about, mix it all up first. Oh, it smells so good. So what we're going to do is have this cook up until we start getting a bit of a juicy little juice along the bottom, but also they'll be quite soft, and then probably the volume would have reduced by about a quarter-ish, give or take, maybe a third perhaps. But we'll let that heat. Right, so if we come over here, whoops, I'm removing the legs. So we can now see all the nice little juices. You can see on the edge here, this all the caramelised sugary bits. Let's see, it's all goopy. Like so. And so this is what our apples now look like. Dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. They've definitely reduced in size. Not by much. It's probably more like no more than a quarter has been reduced in here. And so I think it's getting ready to take the old blind bake out and either we could cook these up a bit more, but nah, that'll do. So I will get this little chappy out of the oven in a minute. You can see it's nice and golden on the edges. Oh god, dirty glass there. But yeah, see, so it's golden on the edges now, and there's a little bit of rise in the middle, but it's not so bad. So we'll get him out, let them cool for about 5-10 minutes. Those beads will be bloody hot, and then this stuff goes in. So until then. Oh yes, that looks good, but it's bloody hot. So what we're going to do is, that needs to cool down now for a little teeny tiny bit, and then once it's done that, then we can try and get those beads out, because at the moment, yeah, they're bloody hot. So we shall return once they've had a little bit of a cooling. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Okay then, so what we can do, get these down. That's what we're going to try and spoon, get these onto there by doing so. So let's use a spoon, really, it's probably the best option. So these are sudden hot. It's been about 10 minutes. So, yeah, they're hot still. Right. Yes, that's nice. Perfect. Alright, balls. So, all these lovely balls. Then go here. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put the applewood here. So, as I said to you before, the trick is we need to put a lovely bit of cinnamon all over the base. It's lovely. So we can't do that if you wanted to, it's up to you. Next we're going to take this. And we're going to this. Yes, here we are. Right, so sticky juice. Yes, look at that sticky juice. Softening, see how it's all. I was going for quite a lot of fruit in this one, so let's see what happens. Got quite a bit here actually, but oh well. It's going to be tasty then. Let's squish this down. Oh, look at that! Doesn't that look tasty? Oh yes, indeed. I don't think we need any more of this. Or sugar. That. Oh yes, that smells so good. Right, that now is ready for a topping. So let's place them over here. Where's the flour? We need a little bit of flour. Bits. So let's get a gentle little dusting. Ooh. And then let's just shimmy this. Ooh, it feels warm now from that there. Now then, what we need use the remaining third to roll them about. Let's get it all started. Yes, that's what we like. Lovely. Let's bring him back over. So what we want to do, of course, is now pop this over the top. Just like that. Down and in. This isn't going to stick to the pre-cooked thing, but it will just have like a nice top. We kind of push our way around here like this. We should now be able to simply go. Whoop. Lovely. So there we have pie. So what we need to do now is we need to make sure we get some good air holes in this. So we don't want to a little bit of this left. All our leftovers. What you do is you take this underneath, roll it out a bit more. And there's apple pie. Let's see if we can kind of make some sort of shape. There's one. Now let's get some nice big chunky leaves. And for fun, a little stocky. What's leftover stuff? Cooking, do something else maybe. Right. So we need a bit of water. So we'll get a bit of water like this. Stick you about there. Get the next one. Stick you there. And then the next one will stick you to there. And then this will stick you about there-ish. And then last but not least, we need to get a bit of sugar on it. So we need to just get a bit of water, a little bit of water like this, all over it. And then let's clean the spoon. Ooh. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Sprinkly, 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 sprinkly. Probably too much, but oh well. Be a nice little topping. So we can stick it in the old oven, and then we'll see what the end result looks like. Okay then. Yep, it's all stopped bubbling, but it's nice and hot still, but we need to get that out of there somehow. There's lots of steam in there. Yep, that's all nice and hot. So we need let's do a bowl. We'll use this little device here. Run those there. So get this. Do that. Palette knife. Now we need that. There we have it. Oh. Whoops. How tasty does that look? Let's have a cut, shall we, and see what happens. La, 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 la. So there we have it. Oh, look at that.